Sneaking round my room, looking through my stuff.
Using a baby to smuggle drugs.
I thought me and you were mates.
I knew something was wrong yesterday during visiting hour.
A clobber comes in useful, so what?
Did you supply Ginny with the drugs that might have killed her?
That's for my own private use. I don't know nothing about Ginny. And anyway, they won't have killed her.
Ruth, your own child.
Don't you dare give me a guilt trip. We're in prison. At least I'm not a murderer.
Yeah, well, at least I'm not a junkie or a dealer.
Ah, so you are a murderer?
No.
Where you going
I'm
now?
going back to my cell.
You mention this to anyone.
Yeah, and you'll what?
Not just me.
Get off, you're hurting me.
One word about this and I'll do more than give your arm a squeeze.
You won't get the chance.
What would I have to lose?
I don't know. Another 12 years, probably. Your baby.
Look, it's not just Ginny who relies on me. How many enemies do you want?
I'm not scared. You carry on taking that stuff and you'll be dead by the time she's walking.
Don't say that.
It's true.
Who am I trying to fool? You're right. I shouldn't be in this mess.
You and me both.
I'm sorry, Fitz. Is your arm okay?
I'll live.
No, she's banned, Carl Munro, for using the toilet without making a purchase. And Lloyd had one rasher in his barm cake, and don't even get me started on Emily. I mean, there she was, reading about the proposed cuts to the General.
She was reading the obituaries, and don't let her tell you any different.
She was reading about the General. Have you heard? I mean, they're thinking of closing the ear, nose and throat clinic.
Well, I'm going to have to speak to Rye.
Would you please? Because I can't take much more of this.
I'm standing up for all of us.
We don't want you to stand up for us. And anyway, you're enjoying every minute of it.
That's a gross exaggeration.
Give up. You were quoting Churchill this morning.
How do you know?
Emily tells me everything, Norris. Everything.
Well, I think we should speak to Ken, get him to do a piece for the Gazette.
Oh, I wouldn't be so hasty. Or else they might learn that we are charging £5 a throw for them in here. He's playing Sylvia at her own game.
And winning.
If you can call losing a customer winning.
You should have seen the old trout's face. I mean, well, who does she think she is? Swanning in here, expecting to buy a paper at the normal price after the stunt she's pulled.
Yeah, well, I'll talk to him this afternoon.
And you can tell her I'll be in there later. Nobody sees Norris Cole off in a hurry. What?
It's a greasy spoon, Norris.
No. It's much more than that.
No, it isn't. And it'll all end in tears, you mark my words.
Yes, hers.
No, yours.
We'll see.
It's not me, it's my boyfriend.
Oh, please.
It is, though. He makes me do it. He takes payment on the outside, then he gets me to shift the stuff in here.
So you were just bullied into it?
Sound familiar, Fizz? He's a waster, but he's all I've got. I'm hardly catch of the day, am I?
Stop it, I'm welling up.
I'm in here and he's out there. What can I do? He's the father of my baby. Someone's got to have her when they chuck me back in the main block with the rest of you. My mum's no use. My dad's dead. I'm scared, Fitz.
Of what?
Everything. Of missing it all. Worrying about him looking after her. Your husband sounds like a nutter. But at least he loved you once upon a time.
Yeah. Proper fairy tale, my life story.
Please don't say out about the drugs. I'm begging you.
Ask Vicky at counter.
In the light of an incident this morning featuring Carl Munro.
I heard.
There is now a 20p charge for use of the WC. Now, on no account must you allow anyone to use it for nothing, paying customers included. And all monies are to be placed in this receptacle.
Right.
To cover the water from the cistern and the taps, usage also of the paper and the soap.
There's a Gazette in there.
Toilet paper, dear.
Oh.
On top of which, it will act as a deterrent to stop our so-called regulars from treating us like a public convenience, which we are not.
We certainly aren't.
Excuse me. Do you wish to say something else? If not, I suggest you don your apron and take that mug to be washed.
Hot all right today, Roy?
Somewhat of a sleepless night, it has to be said. The whole household felt it.
Oh, not me. Earplugs. I slept like a baby. The irony is plain to see.
Excuse me, can I have my money back? Also, lad.
In that case...
Oh, you cannot.
I did try.
Please, spare me the details, thank you.
Where's my tea?
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that yours, love? I've thrown it away. Shall I get you another?
You will do no such thing. If you have left your tea unattended, we reserve the right to remove it.
But it was only in there.
Not just maybe.
Would you rather have took it in with me?
No crockery allowed beyond that line.
What line? Mother, even you must agree this is rather a catch-22 situation.
Well, catch-22 or not, if he wants a replacement cup of tea, then he can pay for it.
No, you're right. I'll make one at home. See you, Roy. I used to love this cafe. Goodbye.
Honestly, Roy, you let everyone take advantage of you.
Steve, Governor wants you.
What for?
Tennis, what do I know? Move it.
Do you have to be so hostile?
No.
Well, she likes most things as far as I remember. Do you know, once a week I'd cook for her and she'd cook for me. I miss it, actually.
Yeah, so if you had to say what her favourite meal of all time was, what would it be?
Oh, cheese on toast.
See, I was thinking something a bit more adventurous, you know, a bit more romantic.
Oh, I see.
Fasten your seatbelts.
Well, chicken pie was always popular.
Right, well, how do I make that then?
Well, you get yourself down to Fresco's and you find the aisle where the pre-packed meals for two are.
Yeah, but if I wanted to cook it from scratch, would I have to bake my own pastry and stuff?
Well, if you wanted to cook it from scratch, you'd have to rear your own chicken.
And would I need a rolling pin?
Only if you set on rolling your own pastry.
Have you never, ever cooked a meal?
Well, yeah, I cooked a fish on the beach in Malaysia once. Caught it as well.
Oh, stickleback sandwich, Tarzan, eat your heart out.
And then, of course, you have to make some sort of white sauce to go with the filling.
And what would I need for that?
Oh, waitress service, is it? You can take it over if you want. Go on, then, give it here. I'm only pulling your leg. Mind how you go. One beer.
Oh, thanks.
Don't normally see you whiling away your time in here.
Oh, afternoon off. Nightmare morning.
Sorry about that.
You ever feel like throwing the towel in?
Constantly. Right, go on then.
Oh, Olympic sport, 12 letters, 8th letter I.
Volleyball.
Doesn't fit. Oh, leave me alone, woman. Deirdre, hi. Yeah, they'll be in the supply cupboard, probably, next to the lint. Yeah, ask Deborah. OK, bye.
Hope you're not driving home.
Oh, I thought I might go to town if I can find any takers.
Oh. Anyone in mind?
What time do you finish?
You know, that is the second time I've been asked that today.
So, first bloke that asked you what time you'd finish, is he in with a chance?
Well, he was. No, I'm not so sure.
Ginny Portis, you may or may not be pleased to learn, is back in the land of the living.
Oh, that's fantastic. Is she going to be all right?
Well, I can't see her ever being a picture of health again, can you? Still, she's out the woods, at least. So, tell me what you know.
About what?
About all the drugs flying around this place at the moment. Where's it all coming from?
I don't know anything. It scares me to death, but I don't know how she got them. I don't know who else is taking them.
So you haven't heard a thing?
Not a sausage.
OK, well, thank you for your time.
Can I go now?
Please do. A word of advice, though, Stick. This whole wet behind the ears routine, we've seen it all before.
If you don't mind me saying, I resent that.
I do mind you saying. Now, go on, get back to whatever it was you were doing. Look, if you get wind of anything, Fiona, just be sure to let me know.
I will.
Roy, can I have a word?
We are very busy, if it can wait.
Oh, well, we're not though, are we? And you need to ask yourself why.
It is mid-afternoon. The factory will be sending its envoy any time now.
And will we be charging them for a box to put the cakes in?
I am giving my mother a chance.
To do what?
I made her a promise. I said we would try out her ideas. It's only fair that I abide by that agreement. I can't be very set in my ways, Anna. Change is not always a bad thing.
You're frightened of her, aren't you?
Don't be ridiculous.
She'll ruin you, Roy, and you don't deserve it. You need to stand up to her. If you don't act now, then you'll miss your chance. There'll be no going back. Oh, for everyone's sake, Roy, put an end to this madness.
I'll see you later. Bye.
Hope do it.
That with Fizz. She wants you to come with me when I visit her this afternoon.
You're joking. I ain't setting foot in that place unless I have to.
Well, she didn't say what, but there's obviously something the matter. I thought it were all good news today.
Well, it is. Suspended sentence is best she could have hoped for.
I don't think it's about that, though. There was something else, like there was fear in her voice.
Yeah, I ain't surprised. My knees are shaking with the thought of it. And you want me to go waltzing in there for the fun of it?
Well, you went to visit Tracy.
Well, she probably just wants to crash some facts for a phone card or something.
Becky!
I'm not going, Ailes. What if they shut the door behind me and never let me out? What if it's a set-up?
Even you're not that paranoid.
Put hope past that place.
Well, for hope's sake, then.
Oh, that is just emotional blackmail. Shame on you. Are you ready for a little sleep? Should we try and put you down? Where's that, Mr. Snuggles?
You're going.
I'm not. Mwah.
Oh, I tell you what, that Laguna took some doing. What is that?
That is a pastry. I'm making a chicken pie.
I meant on your head.
Oh, that's the bandana. Why?
You're trying to look like that cook off the telly, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. What's his name, him? Marco Pierre White. That's it. You think wearing a towel on your head's going to make you cook better?
Shut up, will you?
Marco Pierre, took well. Tina had to wet herself.
Look, anyway, look, I'll save you some of this. Where are you going to be tonight?
I'm going to be here, why?
Well, can't you go to the Rovers?
No, I can't, I'm skint.
Well, can you go sit in your room, then?
Hey, this is my house, you know.
Oh, come on, you know what I was planning.
Yeah, I do. You're planning to cop off with a lodger while I go and sit in my room drinking cans.
It's one night, and I'll give you some money for the cans.
Ah, do you want to ruffle my hair while you're at it? I mean, could you be any more patronising?
I'll tell you what, I'll lend you that magazine I was telling you about. You know, the one with what's her name in it, The Russian Spy.
Yeah, well, what if tonight goes well?
If tonight goes well, I promise we will include you in everything.
Whoa, steady on a bit.
I'll tell you what you can do tonight. Have a nice long bath.
Oh, yeah, for how long?
About 4 hours.
Right then, I'll see you tomorrow. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. What does that rule out? Not a lot, so it's bad advice, ignore me. No, I might give him a shoulder to cry on, but that's it. Good for you. Seriously though, what do you reckon? Well, it'd come in handy. Any aches and strains, no need to make an appointment. Hey, if you could give me a stethoscope, we'd ask him nicely.
You ready?
Oh, well, go on then. Stop it.
I can feel you hovering.
I was wondering if we might have a quick catch-up.
What about?
What, Roy's? Rolls?
Takings were up yesterday.
Yeah, I couldn't help noticing one or two absentees today.
How could you notice them if they weren't here?
They made themselves conspicuous.
Like who? The man from the taxi rank came in?
And was appalled at the paucity of his sandwich filling.
And that daft lad who failed to work his own bladder.
Kirk is not daft. Perhaps it is this terseness of yours that's keeping people away.
Let them go. New customers will appear, profits will continue to rise, and eventually you will find it within yourself to thank me for turning this place around.
It is not simply a matter of economics. This is a community. And over the last 2 days, goodwill has blown off of that menu like so much chalk dust.
Sentiment has no place in the cut and thrust of commerce. And you, letting that builder use the toilet for nothing.
Oh, I'll let him go for 10p. It's the least I could do after that paltry full English you gave him yesterday. Thought I might at least have a friends and family discount.
Friends and family?
They're all friends and family.
They are your customers. You depend on them for your livelihood.
Yeah, and where are they now?
Good afternoon.
Oh, here we go. Good afternoon.
I'd like a cup of tea, please. Black. And if you don't mind, I'll use your bathroom while I'm waiting.
20p for the toilet.
Oh, now surely you jest.
20p for the rental of this key.
I think you'll find that's illegal.
20p.
Oh, look, I refuse to collude in this madness, Roy.
For a trial period.
Grow a spine, man.
I'll thank you not to address me in that manner.
Now, do you want your tea or not?
You just got to get off the murder charge now and that's it. Welcome on, Fizz.
Oh, yeah, you make it sound like a breeze.
I know her. Oh, and
Because you will get away with it.
Hayley, it's not a matter of getting away with it. I am innocent.
But anyway, I won't bet on it. Justice system in this country is all to cop.
Is that strictly necessary, Becky?
John's probably sunning himself on a beach in Hawaii, chatting up girls in grass skirts.
Becky? What?
We're not here to save his reputation, are we?
He's still the father of this child.
You got a nickname yet, Fizz?
Yeah, Charlie Dimmock, Bonnie Langford. Whatever springs to mind, really. Hayley, do you mind if I just have a quick word with Becky in private?
Oh, I see.
Oh, no, don't be like that. Honestly, it's nothing for you to worry about.
Well, I'm really worried now.
Oh,
Come on.
no, yeah, you
Let's
can
go and have a play. Yes, that's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Who's that? Oh, it's you. She's late. I was just about to serve up and the cork broke on the wine. I had to push it all the way into the bottle.
I don't think it'll matter.
She's not going to want bits of cork floating around in a glass, is she?
She's not coming.
What?
I just saw her getting into a cab with Dr. Carter.
Who's that then?
Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, mate.
Doctor? She's gone off with a doctor?
Yeah, no. When she could have had a part-time valeter, eh?
Well, we didn't exactly have proper arrangement anyway, so that's up to her, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe next time, eh?
Well, whatever. Doesn't matter, does it? All the more for me and you now.
All right. So I can join you at the table, can I? What an honour.
Yeah, sorry about that before. It's probably asking a bit too much here. Come on now, let's get stuck into that.
So what should I do? Because I feel like I should do the responsible thing and tell them what I know.
Well, I didn't think it was possible for someone to be so naive, especially in here.
I am not naive. Why does everyone think I am? I grew up in care, I'll have you know. I have seen my fair share of life.
Right, I'm sure you have.
So what if I'm not like all these others? There's drugs everywhere in this place, and I don't think that's right. They're in babies' cots. People are taking overdoses, and I know where it's all coming from.
Everyone knows where it's coming from.
No, the screws. The guards don't. The governor doesn't.
And fish can fly.
Some fish can fly, actually.
Say, nada.
Becky, I am on the brink of telling him absolutely everything. You give me one good reason why I shouldn't.
You'll end up with a fork sticking out your neck. How's that?
Nah, they're all talk.
Oh, you reckon you want to give him a try? Because if that's what you want...
No, of course it's not what
Well,
I
then
want.
keep it shut, Ski. You are banged up with the dregs of humanity, and the inmates aren't much better. You blab, and these threats come true, there ain't no one gonna rescue you. They'll just turn a blind eye. You are on your own, and there are no rewards here for good behaviour. They'll just chuck you back into the pit.
Okay. Made your point.
Nothing ever ends well for a grasp.
Pie is awesome.
Yeah.
Did you really make it from scratch?
Virtually.
Oh, yeah. Well, how did you do the sauce?
You know what the key ingredient was?
Well?
The bandana.
I love that. Tommy Pierre White. Love it.
Hey, how did you get the bits out of the wine, by the way?
I used Vera's old tea strainer. Why do you want some more?
Yeah, go on then.
Where'd I put it? There you go.
That's minging.
Well, do you want some or what?
Yeah, go on, get it poured.
There you go, mate. Civilised, isn't it?
Oh, aye, dead classy.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Are we still open then?
Just about. How's Fizz?
Well, very conflicted, apparently. But she's sworn Becky to secrecy, so she won't say a word.
I've given the girl the best advice what I can.
You go up, I'll finish off down here.
Are you sure?
Oh, they're not going to close the ear, nose and throat clinic after all.
Good night, Norris.
Good night, Roy.
Will you just give me a clue? I mean, is she in some sort of trouble?
Oh, who's in trouble? Fizz?
Drink up.
Oh, my own time.
We are officially closed. Hey! Hey, you! You've not paid!
I've paid for my tea, and that covers the cost of using your facilities.
It does not.
Well, it does in my book.
Well, this is not your book, this is my book.
It's Roy's book.
Not this week.
Somebody's got to make a stand. What are you doing?
Slide 20p under the door, or there you will stay.
This is a civilised world.
20p, Mr. Cole.
Never.
On your own head be it.
Hello? Hello, Sylvia? You'll not win. I'll stay here all night if I have to. Sylvia! Norris Cole will not be defeated.
Coming to watch telly?
No.
Good.
It's Daniel Craig's first outing as Bond in Casino Royale over on ITV2 now. Here, a shocking tale when murder brought devastation to the family of a teenage girl, someone's daughter, someone's son, concludes next tonight.